night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about a video that I reacted to on over on TikTok of this black man saying that the same regurgitated, lame, stereotypical BS that they love to spew about us black women. We're not domesticated. We're overly masculine. Latinas and Asian women. They're raised to take care of their families, their brothers, the men in their lives. And it's just like malarkey. Like, I don't know who told these men that other groups of women are just so docile, because there's so much evidence out there that proves that that is an absolute lie. And the women were in my comments saying, this is a lie. Like, I don't know what they think this is. Like, we're assertive. It seems like they think that they're going to come into our communities and we're going to be pushovers for them. And that's not the case. Like, we work too, we have standards. Like, they not playing it. I don't know what's going on with these men. Oh, I got a pimple. That's how you know it's that time of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where y'all at? Can y'all see me and hear me? I need somebody to tell me if you can see me and hear me, because I see like a couple people up in here, but I don't see like not one comment. So I'm kind of confused. Hi. Okay, I see somebody that is proving to me that they could see me and hear me, because child, I don't know what's going on, but it's just like, if you want to have your preferences and do whatever it is that you want to do, go for it. But why do black women always have to be at the center of these conversations when A, none of us are usually in the room, not a fully black woman, monoracial, should I say, is in the room, and B, literally, we don't care. Like, why do you have to compare us to every other group of women? Is it because we're the standard? Like, let's keep it a bean. And I also think it's because black men are obsessed. Like, they want to get our attention. They want us to choose them. They do. It got to be that, because it's no way that we're always coming up in conversation, yet we're the least desired. Nobody wants us. Nobody wants black women. Who is up in here? Okay, hey, hello, Colton. Yes, please, if you could see me and hear me, I need you to leave me a message. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, baby. Because I've been on here. All right, now I'm starting to see makeup makes women delusional. Makeup don't make me delusional. Every man that has ever been with me has seen me butt naked, straight out the shower, no hair, no makeup, no nothing, and still told me I was the most beautiful thing they have ever encountered. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And every woman is not wearing makeup, period. And what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? I'm talking about black men making it seem like every other race of women is just going to be so submissive and docile and allow them to walk all over them. That's what we're talking about. And those races of women coming out saying, hey, no, y'all are crazy. If y'all think I'm going to be a doormat, or if you think I'm going to be a slave, or if you think I'm not going to require you to give me money, because lo and behold, other women, other races of women are way more prone to being actual gold diggers that y'all claim every black woman is. Every black woman just wants money and thinks she's the prize. You don't think white women want you for your paper? You don't think Latinas want to take your whole check? You don't think Asian women want money? Y'all are delusional. Like, I'll just be like, this the delusion for me. Very extremely delusional. Hey, Autumn. Hi, Amy. Thank you, Art. Thank you all. One of my close friends that he's no longer here with us, his name was Artist. I love that name. I was like, if I ever had a son, I would consider naming him Artist. How are you? I'm good, boo. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? I'm happy. We reached 40K subs last night. Well, actually, it was 40,200 and something. I don't know how, if it fluctuated since then. But either way, we finally got over the hump of 40K subscribers, and I'm very, very excited. Shouts out to my new subscribers. I'm so happy. And the goal for this summer is to get to 50,000. Remember last summer I was like, I want to get to to 20,000 subscribers, and we did it. I think we did it like right after my birthday. Well, this summer. Thank you, Ari. Can one of my subscribers type my Cash App is $LoveJonesTV so that I could pin it? Autumn, I think your name might be too long to type it, Autumn, because we won't see it when I pin it. So somebody that don't have a long username. She looks like Kamado, but she's a great singer. Also, she's a YouTuber. So when you come in, hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, and they get up here saying, oh, makeup makes women delusional. Not me. I feel my most beautiful when I'm straight out the shower. And every woman does not wear makeup. And just because you do wear makeup, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't still have standards. Even if you wear makeup every single day of your life, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't have standards. For a UTI, I don't really get that often. I've had that maybe once, but I think I had to go to the doctor and get some meds. But for the most part, get some raw cranberry juice, not the ocean spring or ocean whatever, but like raw cranberry juice. And you need to take some vitamin D, and you need to be taking some probiotics. Like every other day, you need to be taking these things. And I don't know, oil of oregano. Like I take these things daily, interchangeably. So I don't really have like, but yeah, just make sure you're up on your supplements. Drink a lot of water. And after intercourse, use the bathroom, pee. Make sure you're wiping the correct way. Make sure you're using the proper soaps. Don't be using nothing super scented because it's very sensitive down there. Don't stick anything up in there, like unless it's like, but even those you got to be careful of. Hello, Tay. You don't need makeup, but you wear it anyway. Your skin is awesome, natural. Thank you. Exactly. My actual subscribers see me looking all types of ways. Ocean spray. Yes, that's what I meant. Hello. It's horrible. You'll be okay, but make sure you visit your local doctor. But once you do, because you could go to your regular doctor and you could urinate in a cup and they'll be able to test if you have that. You don't necessarily got to go to GYN to see if you got a UTI. So whichever doctor you could get to, and they'll give you some meds to give you some instant relief. But moving forward, make sure that you're conscious of how you're eating. Try to limit your sugar intake. And you got to make sure that you're drinking you some kombucha, taking you some probiotics, green juice, things like that. Coffee is also good too, because coffee is like a diuretic. Like it cleanses out your... Oh, I'm not a medical professional. We got to say this. I'm not trying to get flagged. But coffee, a lot of the issues that you have, your microbiome, it all starts in your gut. And coffee like flushes your gut out. So that's really good. Like, whether you try not to put too much like sugar, like even if you put some creamer, don't add a bunch of sugar, it'll flush you out. You want to make sure that you're just flushing your system out as often as possible without taking actual, what are they called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Colon cleansers. That's what I mean. So coffee is really good for that too. You came in on a weird part. What happened to your eyebrows? The same thing that happened to yours. All right, can one of my love bugs do me a favor? Thank you, Richard. And type out my Cash App is $LoveJonesTV. Later. Hello. So like I said, actually, because you have a natural radiance looking very healthy. Thank you. So back to the topic at hand. They really, thank you guys. They really do think that they're going to go to other races of women and get the most peaceful life they ever did have, which is an absolute lie. And we could see, dang, I did this 1-2 thing. And we could see that based off of footage that we see of how these other women treat them. And also based off of the divorce rates. Black men that date outside are more likely to get divorced than any other interracial couple dynamic or couple pairing. Now, this is not me saying that I have an issue with interracial dating. I feel like people could do whatever it is that they want to do and love whoever it is that they want to love. I just think that it's absolutely played out when you're interracial dating and you got to like denigrate your own group of women and bring down the group of women that bring you into the world to uplift another group of women. Like, I just think that's so tacky. I just think it's so tacky. Like, if somebody asks me what I like about oranges, I'm not going to go on a tangent about what I hate about apples. Like, that's just ridiculous. And every single time you see a video of these men, the raccoons, I'm speaking specifically about that group. So I don't need y'all coming up in here acting butthurt. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. Every single time they come up in here or they come on the internet, every time I see them and somebody saying, well, what do you like about the other race of women that you choose to date? They immediately go on a bash black women session. Black women is this. Black women is masculine. Black women are too loud. Black women are not domesticated. Black women this, black women that. And it's like, bro, like, you never mentioned what you actually like about the women that you're choosing. Like, are you trying to stick it to the black woman? Like, is that what it's giving? Like, and I you know, if I don't like something and if I'm not into something, then I would not be so focused on them. Like, I wouldn't always be talking about something that I did not like. That's how I know that they're obsessed with us and they want our approval. Even when I'm outside and I see like a black man in an interracial setting, or not an interracial setting, with an interracial couple, like with another woman, a white woman, an Asian, Latina, he'll stare me down. And at first I used to be like, oh my God, like, this is so rude. Like, why is he with his girl or whoever constantly staring in my direction? Like, does she not notice this? And then I figured it out. He wanted to see my reaction. He wanted me to have a reaction. He wanted me to scowl at him. He wanted me to snare at them. He wanted me to roll my eyes. He wanted me to react in some type of way that would give him an ego boost, that would fuel or feed whatever little weirdo confirmation bias that they have, you know, thinking that we care that they're dating out when we don't give a damn. I don't want a man that doesn't want me. I'm not interested in a man that's not attracted to me or my likeness. Like, I'm not interested in a man that is going to talk down on me or constantly compare me and measure me up to other groups of women that have not had my plight, that does not know what it's like to walk through the world with this beautiful melanin skin. Like, how could you even compare? And that's another thing that gets me with a lot of black men, is that they'll be like, oh, black women are so masculine. Black women are so masculine. And I'm like, well, if black women are masculine, then why? Why? Black women think they're the prize. And then that goes back into what I'm always saying about how we have to love ourselves harder. And how I don't like when people tell me to humble myself. I feel very triggered by that. I feel almost threatened, because my whole life growing up, and every other darker complected, beautiful melanin rich woman that I've known, and I'm not just gonna specifically right now, I'm speaking for darker skinned women. We've always been told that we were not at the top, that we were not the pinnacle, that we were not that we were on the bottom of the totem pole as far as like everything goes. Intellect, personality, style, grace, beauty, everything. And when I was younger, you know, I was always around people that told me to shrink myself. Oh, you need to shrink yourself. 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 So now I feel like you telling me to shrink myself or humble myself in any type of way is like, you don't have my best interest at heart. Because why would you ever tell me that? Why do I need to do that? Being humble is not synonymous with being a good person. It's not synonymous with having humility, being nurturing, being kind, being respectful, being given, being empathetic. I'm all of those things. I'm all of those things. But to be those things doesn't mean that I need to have a meek and mild persona, or that I need to hide in a corner and be quiet, or let people talk all over me, or allow people to impose their ideas and thoughts on me, or to not say, yes, I look the fuck good, or I love this outfit on me, or I ate my makeup today. Like, it's like they want melanin rich women to just have a low self-esteem. You know, like, if I'm telling you, yo, I'm the shit, I'm not about to let you treat me crazy, people get offended by that. And it's like, why does that offend you? All of the lashings that we've taken and continue to take in society, you should be proud, especially if we share the same hue of complexion, that you see a melanin rich woman that's feeling herself. Because it took a long time for us to get here. There's still laws that's being passed for us to just walk around in our natural state. Yet we get no grace for some of us really, really deeply assimilating and still feeding into the trope that the Eurocentric beauty standard is what it is. We get no grace. And it's really sad, because the one who is penalizing or criticizing and ostracizing the most for it is the very man that we fought right beside. We stood right beside y'all at the picket lines. We was on the plantations with y'all. We was redlined together, trying to buy homes. We were in communities, you know, getting bombs thrown through our windows, getting our car windows busted out, getting called nigger, nigger, nigger. We were doing that together. So I'm so confused about why it is always just the black man's plight and the black woman this and the black woman that. And it's like, bro, like, we went through a lot as well, if not more, because we also had to bear children and rear the children. When a lot of black men were off trying to figure out what the hell they had going on, we still had to rear the children. So I just don't understand why we don't get no grace. And I'm saying we because I am a black woman and I've had to help rear children while black men were just around idle, not doing fucking a fuck thing, not contributing shit, but still walking around like they're the king of the castle and like they're so much better. And I do blame black women for that. I do. We absolutely have coddled. We've been complicit. We've done a lot to make these people feel like they deserved way more than what they should have gotten because they wasn't really contributing much. Lots of the times. Wow, now this type of fit you should wear every day. Thank you, Sped. Thank you for the super sticker, baby. Black women weight over 200 pounds. Bitch, fuck you and your mother. Like, we're not about to come up in here with them funky stereotypes where we see what other women look like from other cultures. Caucasian women be overweight. Latinas be overweight. Asian women don't be overweight that much, though. I have seen a couple big ones, but it's a demographic thing. It's an ethnicity thing to see an overweight Asian person. So I will say, statistically, Asian women are not prone to being overweight. I will say that. But every other race of women have people that are big as a house, that's built like a fucking refrigerator. So we're not about to go there. The stereotypes are so played out at this point. First of all, it's $2.95 of y'all. Double tap the screen. I'm going to need y'all to double tap the screen. I'll tell you what, I'm Hispanic, white, the nicest one I've dated at 26. So 5 years ago, came home from work, lay on the floor, and she lay on my back. I don't understand what you're saying. But you're saying the Hispanic woman was the best you've dated. I love that for you. And thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, Adrian. Can one of my subscribers, are y'all up in here? Can y'all type out my Cash App? It's $ Love Jones TV. Hey, Proof. Can y'all type it out? It's $ Love Jones TV. You're gorgeous. National Milk Reserve. Did you have to add that in there? Grow up. And double tap the screen. I need 5 more likes. Everybody double tap the screen and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Thank you, Autumn, but I think this might be too long. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. See, it's too long. You can't see it. Thank you, Enlightening. But thank you, babe. Yeah, because it was because your username is long. But thank you, boo. I appreciate it. And okay, I got it. Thank you, guys. So that's my Cash App if anyone wants to donate to the channel. Super chats and super stickers and gifts are welcome as well. And thank you for everybody who has donated. I appreciate you guys so much. Excuse me, allergies. But like I said, the stereotypes are ridiculous. Like, we've literally seen case after case within the last couple years of Caucasian clear women unaliving their black boyfriends. Like, I've literally just seen a video of a Caucasian woman slapping her black boyfriend and calling him an N-word. He's like, what did you just call me? I knew you was racist. I've literally seen videos of Latina women cussing their boyfriends out, fighting other women at the club because they looked at their boyfriend the wrong way, being extremely aggressive, demanding that their husband gives them money for plastic surgery. Like, we see this in every culture. We see it. I've seen black women saying, you know, sprinkle, sprinkle. So I'm just over the fact that out of everyone, we don't get any grace. And every other group of women is allowed to be people, to be human, to have a range of emotions, to come in different packages, to have different personality types. But when it comes to black women, we're all expected to just be, I don't know what y'all expect, but it's ridiculous at this point. Y'all just want us to be meek, mild-mannered. Y'all don't want us to ever say anything. Y'all don't want us to question anything, but y'all still require us to be work mules and to show up and to be teammates and to help you. And I also saw a couple videos of men talking about how their women held them down in jail and set them up with businesses when they came out. And one man, he's a rapper that was rapping with Kanye West. He was like, yeah, when my wife now, when she found me, I was homeless on the street, and we connected on Twitter, and she moved me to her house in Chicago, and she helped me get a job, and she would give me half of her paycheck so I wouldn't feel emasculated. Black women are doing things like this every fucking blood clot day. Yet y'all will get on the internet and say, we don't help. We're not feminine. We don't support men. It's a fucking lie and a scam. And I'm so tired of it. I know black women right now that's signing off on loans for men to get cars, putting their credit online for men to start whatever business venture they want to do. You got a link with pics with fits like this? No, you could follow my Instagram and you could see probably more pictures of me at Hey Love Jones. Hey Love Jones. I'm a baddie. Thank you. This is 1,000% true. Yes, we all seen Love After Lockup. Like, these are real people that's in the real world that just so happen to sign up for a television show. And there's plenty more out there, because when a black man gets arrested, whose house is he paroling to? 9 times out of 10, it's a woman that looks just like him. It's not a Maria or a Karen or a Ling Ling in them. 9 times out of 10, it's a woman that looks just like them that was with them shooting in the gym. So now that we're in a space where we're like, hey, we're not going to mule anymore because the reward is not, it doesn't measure up. Like, we pour so much into men, and then we get treated like shit. They still cheat. They still cuss us out. We still have the highest femicide rate. They'll still get up here and be ungrateful. They resent us because we build them up. And it's like, why should you pour so much into a man that's only going to resent you later and leave you for somebody that doesn't have as much because you make him feel emasculated? Now, I'm not saying this is all men, because there are some men that will, you know, love their women, that help them and stick beside them. There's some men that can be with a woman that's making more money than him, and that can be with a woman that's more successful, and that can be straight lies. It's not lies. If it doesn't apply to you, then shut the fuck up and let it fly. But there's some men that can be with women that are more successful, that can be with women, you know, that make more money than them. But in a lot of instances, when women get with men that she's better than, doing better than, look better than, financially better than, he makes her pay for it in some type of way. Whether it be he's gonna cheat on her, or be verbally abusive, or she's gonna have to continuously lower herself to make him feel comfortable, because like that other man said, oh, she didn't make me feel emasculated because she would give me half of her check so that I could go and pay bills, and she would give me her money to make me feel like a man. Y'all be surprised how many babies I had. Watch my knees. See, look, y'all are so stereotypical when it comes to black women. It's just disgusting. But I'm used to it by now. I don't care. Y'all don't call me a baby mother every fucking chance you get. What I was saying, the black girl I dated when I stumbled in after 5 hours, I'm mixed. She understood I just want to lay down on the cold floor. She joined. Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you again for the super sticker, babe. Do you have an IUD? What the fuck is going on? Why are y'all like this? God damn. I need one of my moderators up in here. Hold up. Hold up. Jesus Christ. I try to keep this tied up so y'all won't, because y'all act like y'all ain't never seen no goddamn cleavage before. I'll be right back. You are a rich woman, milk, like, oh God. Anyways, y'all can't say nothing else besides milk. Gorilla doing makeup. Bitch, you a gorilla. Your mother. I don't want to go there today. Cause I be really cussing y'all out bad. And I'm trying not to cuss so much. I told y'all I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Monkey. Okay, Pedro, I'm sure you got stringy dog hair that gets fleas and ticks. And you know what? I've seen a lot of videos with Latinos that get bot flies. Like, y'all literally have maggots growing underneath your skin. So if anybody is related to a monkey, it would be you. It would be you. It would be you. Please cuss at me. No, I know a lot of y'all got a humiliation kink, and that's why y'all come in here with that BS. But you can subscribe to my channel, though. You can subscribe. I'm not racist toward Latinos. I was talking to that one. You're the baddest on YouTube. Love the black queens from the USA. Thank you, baby. I appreciate the super sticker. Thank you. They love being racist. They love it. And then when I spew it back, they be, oh, you're racist. No, bitch, I can go stereotype for stereotype. I'm not about to, a happy man is a simp. Oh, I love simps. I am the simp whisperer, and I come in peace. I love a man that's going to be nice to me. I love a man that's going to dote on me. I love a man that's going to, speaking of kinks, I have a praise kink. I like for people to give me compliments. I like for people to pour into me. One of my major love languages is words of affirmation, because I spent so much time not getting any of that and always pouring into people and telling them how amazing they are. And people just feel like because I'm so amazing that I don't need that. So I don't really get that a lot. I mean, I do get it from strangers, but like getting it from somebody that you love is way different. And I give that too. Like if I love you and we're together, like compliments are important. I love to compliment a man. Genuine compliments only, though. I love complimenting women. I do. Double tap the screen, because it's over 400 of y'all up in here with these baby likes, and I don't like that. Everybody up in here, double tap the screen. Thank you, Justin. Hugging you would be sweet. Thank you. I got a sexy Brooklyn attitude. Thanks. I'm not a MILF, you guys. I don't have a child, not yet. At least, I don't know if I'm ever gonna have one. But if I do, it's going to be because I want to be a mom. And now I'm getting more and more. Now I'm getting more and more in a space where I feel like I could be a mother. Like it used to scare me really bad. Hey Jesse, thank you baby for the super sticker. I appreciate you. And shouts out to us reaching 40K subscribers. I'm so proud of myself and I'm proud of us. Shouts out to my day one. Shouts out to my moderators. Like, I'm so, so grateful because these vertical lives are not always the easiest. But like I was saying, I used to be very, very afraid of being a mother, but I'm not that afraid now. Like, I feel like I'm old enough, I'm mature enough. I have done a lot of healing. Like, I'm just more aware of what's going on around me. And I now, because I never wanted to be a mother before, I used to be like, what the fuck am I gonna do with a kid? But if I didn't have a kid, I would be okay. I would be okay. I have a bunch of family, like little kids all around. But if I did, I would be okay too. And I would love, 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 love my baby to death. Nobody wants to deal with girl boss drama. We can swing by that, ruffle your feathers. Past that, you're somebody else's problem. Shut up. Don't nobody want you either. Like, who is you? I don't know why these stranger men come on here thinking that somebody cares about their opinion. Like, you're a stranger man. I'm not trying to get your attention, and I'm sure ain't no girl boss is trying to get you either. That's why you in my chat talking smack. Y'all really think y'all have a monopoly on all women. It's weird. You're a stranger danger. White men just be treating the queens the way they deserve. I rebuke that. Hi. But yeah, so I personally think that, no, I don't think shit. I know that a lot of black men that are always talking down on black women, they're typically self-loathing, self-hating, not successful. And a woman made a good point in my comment section, because I spoke about the black woman's plight. Hey, Unique, what's up, boo? I spoke about the black woman's plight in my video, and I was like, why do they act like we didn't suffer and we didn't go through a lot of the systemic things, and we still don't? We still having the residuals from that today with them. And then, and you know, everything that happened, like the war on drugs, the prison to school to prison pipeline, like we dealt with all of that. And it was heavier for black women because we also had to bear and rear children. And she said, they don't acknowledge the black woman's plight because we still have a tendency of outpacing them. And we all started off on the same playing field. And I said, oh shit. And we live in a patriarchal society. Yet black women, as a collective, have a tendency of outpacing black men as a collective, not on an individual basis. So I don't want you all to get your panties in a bunch. And I was like, wow, like that is very simple yet so profound. And this is why they don't acknowledge all that we've gone through. Because it's like, y'all went through all of this, but yet y'all are still showing up. Y'all still getting the jobs done. Y'all still, you know, going to school, getting at least some type of education. And if black women are single mothers, they do the best they can to raise their kids. They're the parents that stay. You know, the black dads are the ones that have a tendency to leave. Yeah, in a white man society. Exactly. And also in a white woman society. Black women are very loving if you treat them. Yeah. We are. How can you find the art in the background? Those are pictures of me, sweetheart. Double tap the screen and subscribe to the channel. I agree that dads leave. However, why not choose better spouses? It's unfortunately, it's not just about choosing better spouses, because even when black men go over to other races, they leave them too. So is everybody choosing black spouses, or do black men as a collective need to just do and be better? I always tell women to choose better, and then I still get harassed for it I always tell women to choose better. Hello, King Tyson. And then I also tell women, if you're going to have a child, then you got to have a child for yourself. It doesn't matter if you're married. It doesn't matter if you're with the love of your life, because chances are you might end up raising that kid alone, even if you're living in a house with a man. Like, people swear that living in a 2-parent home is going to be the fixer-upper for everything, when a lot of people that live in 2-parent homes, they still grew up in toxic environments, and their dads still didn't really take part in raising them. It's unfortunate, but this is not uncommon. And it's crazy how you all, hey Faith, yes, oh my God, thank God one of my mods was able to join the chat. Baby girl. So just because you have a man in the house doesn't mean that he's doing a good job with the children or as a teammate. And then you all always say that there's more women than there are men. So how is it that every single Black woman is choosing a bad man? We're all picking wrong. We're all picking wrong. That's why I say I don't. It is not even about who you choose anymore. It's about what you do for yourself as a woman. And then you all say, "Oh, why are you all so independent? You got this hyper independence and this hyper masculinity." Well, if we have generations after generations after generations of broken homes and men leaving the home and not being dependable, then what are the women supposed to do? And I've said this multiple times. The Black community is naturally a matriarch society. It's not. It's the patriarch, men ruling. That's not the natural order of things in our community. That's why that's not how it goes. Now, if men were to take their rightful place and actually help women and assist women the way that they should, then we would be soaring. Be the brawn, be the muscle, be the skeletal structure. Because I mean, if you look in the average household period, majority of women are running their households. They just make men think that they're doing shit because we are conditioned to coddle and to lie and to pump fake, because the man's ego is very extremely fragile. And a lot of us have a tendency of loving y'all more than we love ourselves. So we lie and make it seem like you were this big provider, when in reality, both of us are providing. Both men and women are providing in the average household. We pretend like, oh, he's the protector and the leader, when in reality, the mom is going up to the school, leading and protecting the children and going to the PTA meetings and making sure that the children, are fed, and dads don't even be knowing who their kids' pediatricians are. You keep saying choose better spouses. I think that you all need to work on being better options. Work on being better options. If there's not that many to choose from, then how is everybody can't be choosing wrong? Because even when y'all go over to white women, y'all get them pregnant and leave them as well. Even when y'all marry them, y'all's divorce rate is high. Y'all go over to Latinas, y'all get everybody pregnant and leave as a collective. So it's not just about what we're choosing. And everyone is not always privy to what they're choosing until after they chose. Some people get a telltale sign, or they know, they ignore the red flags. I'm not going to say that that doesn't happen. But you think that men come into your life and say, I'm going to ruin your life. I'm going to get you pregnant and leave you. I'm not going to help you take care of these kids. A lot of men are not leading with that. I don't know why y'all get up here and lie and act like people are not always presenting their representatives. Y'all just can't be honest. And it's unfortunate. But you always tell women to take accountability. But men don't ever take accountability. Every time a point is brought up about men, they deflect and they pivot. And they say, well, what about women? And it's your fault because it's what you chose. Every single time. It doesn't matter what the subject matter is. I could be talking about a woman being raped, and they'll say men don't protect the home. A lot of men are the ones that women need to be protected from in their homes. Do you know how menacing some men are to their wives? Abuse is not always physical. Mental, emotional, spiritual, sexual. You're not a woman, so you wouldn't understand that, and I don't expect y'all to. How do you protect your home then? You call the police. You get a license to carry. You get an alarm system that a Black woman created. But you're talking like you understand men. So the thing is this. As a woman, I've dealt with men in ways that men will never deal with men. Even if you are a bussy poppin', taking it up the asshole type of man, you will never know what it is to experience a man the way that a woman experiences a man. Thank you, John. Women think emotionally. Oh, men are way more emotional than women. Hey, Audrey, what's up, boo? Thank you. It goes both ways. No, it doesn't. Men are not getting abused by women at the same rate. I don't know why y'all get up here and lie. I don't know. Y'all just get up here and lie so fucking bad. Y'all lie like a Persian rug. Yes, they are. No, I can't. Y'all don't understand individualism versus collective. Y'all keep only thinking about y'all selves. Now, when people get up here and call me a single mother, it's annoying, but I won't get up here and say Black women are not single mothers, because I know that's a fucking lie. I know that's a lie. I understand why I have that stigma and that stereotype, and I don't even have children. I understand it because I am logical. I am more honest than actual men are. Why you just don't speak statistics? Because I don't fucking have to, bitch. Look up your own statistics. I don't have my laptop open right now. And I have videos talking about statistics. Go look me up. Check me out. That's how I'm saying what I'm saying confidently. That's how I'm talking about the femicide rate for Black women being unalived at a higher rate than any other demographic of women when they're in intimate relations with men. I can say that confidently because I have looked up statistics. I do know that Black men are more prone to leave their children and create broken homes because I have looked up statistics. I'm not just talking about emotions. And I can't even speak for myself because I don't have no fucking kids, bitch. So I'm talking about things that I've read, studies that I've seen, and people that I see in the real world. I live in the real world. I live in the real world. Liar. Your mother's a liar, bitch. She lied about who your father was. I'm trying not to cuss. Damn. Damn, she fine. Thank you. The blanket statements are wild. I just said that y'all don't understand individualism versus collective. And I have a card that says not all. It's not a blanket statement if it's statistics. Statistically, Black women are demographically a higher rate of being a single mother. Can I get mad when y'all come up here and say, you a single mother, you a single mother, you a baby mother? No, bitch, because I understand where it stems from, dummy. Y'all get on my nerves. I know where it comes from. I know why y'all always calling me a single mother. Because of the stereotype, because of statistics. But the fucking men will never admit it. They will never admit to any fucking thing that they do. They won't, they cannot ever get up here and say, yes, we do create more broken homes than any other demographic of men. Yes, we do live in actual households where the women work. Black women work and are more gainfully employed than any other demographic than men. So how is it that we're all gold diggers and we don't go 50-50? Bitch, majority of us are the heads of the household. We're more employed than Black men, statistically, because I've read the statistics. Now, you could go and look at my other fucking content, because, bitch, I'm not pulling it up right now. It is true. It's true. It's true. Nobody is saying, oh, I said collective versus individualism. Y'all lack comprehension skills. And it's also true that a lot of Black... I'm not about to keep getting into it because y'all gonna say that I'm being mean and y'all gonna say that I'm lying. But at the end of the day, a lot of Black men cannot read above a certain grade level. Now, I'm not making that up. Now, these are things that y'all should be concerning yourselves with versus a woman not being able to wash your ass and wash your fucking dirty drawers and make you a meal every time you get off the couch from playing your fucking PS5. Like, y'all should be more concerned about raising boys to be suitable partners and to be pillars of the community. Y'all should be more concerned about education. Y'all should be more concerned about young boys and their ability to read and comprehend. Y'all should be more concerned about things like that. I'm lying. What am I lying about? I'm not lying. Single mother statistics are the worst. They are, but who creates single mothers? A woman cannot become a single mother if a man doesn't get her pregnant out of wedlock and then leave. Y'all don't want to ever take accountability for anything. It is very, very fucking crazy. Like, I literally could sit up here and say, yes, I know women could choose better. Women need to not have babies. I have been the change that I wanted to see. I don't have kids. Yet y'all will still get up here and talk to me as if I'm one of these statistics. I don't have no fucking kids, bitch. I ain't got no kids. So I can tell women, yes, gatekeep your womb. And I also tell women, if I want to have a baby, I'm going to have a baby for me. And if I do become a single mother, then it'll be okay. Because guess what? I will be prepared, and it won't shock me because I see what's going on around me. I'm not going to be delusional to think that even if I'm married to a man, that things can't go south and he can't leave, because things happen. So I tell women, have babies for yourself. Y'all are mad at me because I'm not the average woman. Y'all want me to be the woman that y'all can say, oh, she's a bitter, angry baby mama, but y'all can't say that to me. So my perspective is different. I have a different perspective. I'm not telling women to be promiscuous. I don't promote that. I think that's nasty. I don't think anybody should be sleeping around and giving their body out and having a 50, 100 baby daddies. I don't agree with that. I never promote anything like that. Now, y'all keep saying not all, bitch. I wrote a card because y'all are so annoying. Like, if I'm talking about as a collective, do you understand? Y'all don't understand what collective means. If you have 100% of the pie, right? If 60% of the pie is doing something versus 40%, that's the majority. That's a collective. If 80% is doing something versus 20, that's the majority. That's almost all. Now, if 20% is doing something versus, I don't know, another 50%, the 20% is the minority. The 20% could say we're more individual than we are collective. If I'm literally talking about a large part of the pie doing the same things, creating the same circumstance, how don't y'all understand that? And instead of encouraging other black men to not leave their homes and to step up and to be better fathers, or to stop getting women pregnant that they don't plan on having families with, y'all will get up here and cuss me out and tell me I'm lying when y'all know I'm not. Y'all know I'm not lying. Now, if I was up here just talking about how black women are trash and Sexy Red is fucked up for the community, y'all would be clapping and cheering. Now, me telling women, you can't really care about what a man is going to say because he has a different set of rules when it comes to women that's not black. Continue to do better, choose better. Sometimes choosing better is just choosing yourself. Y'all get mad at me because of that. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. I'm literally telling women what y'all tell women to tell women. But it's a problem. I don't know. I don't know. How you look fabulous. Thank you. It just doesn't, it doesn't make sense. Like, y'all are slow. Y'all are slow. That's the only thing I can come up with. What color panties you got on? My panties is in my Cash App. $ Love Jones TV. Oh, damn. It's 8:25. I got to get out of here. I got to go. You can choose yourself. What? Can I have you? No. Can you grab the camera full of my... What? Trust me, I don't like anybody with melanin in their skin But isn't this just all normal actions for your race and culture at this point? No, it's not. It's not. Because there's many of us that are thriving. And statistically, when we do get married, the most successful marriages that we have are the ones that we have with each other. There are lots of broken homes still, but that's changing by the day. The birth rates are actually down in our community because women are gatekeeping their wombs. We're starting businesses, we're home owning, we're building platforms. Men are doing better. As a collective, we're all doing better. Do you know it takes like 3 to 5 years to get the analytics and the numbers for statistics? So I believe within the next 5 years, the Black community will be in a way better place, as far as single mothers and absentee fathers go. Is getting better as time progresses. And I believe that using our voice, using my voice and using the platform, even if I just reach one Black man that's coming up, maybe he'll hear what I'm saying and say, okay, if I don't want to have kids all over the place, I don't need to shoot everybody's club up. Maybe I should use protection. Maybe I should get a vasectomy if I don't want to have multiple kids. If I don't want to be with this woman, maybe I shouldn't have unprotected sex with her and unload and release in her. Even if I just reach one young woman, you know, and she's like, okay, I'm not going to let just anybody get my womb and have kids with multiple men because that's not what I want for myself. Because I heard Love Jones say, hey, you better gatekeep your womb. Don't let everybody have intimate access to you. Do a little better with your autonomy. Maybe, I don't care if I'm only reaching one person. If I do, then my job is done. I could approach the topic in a more tactful way. No, I can't. I've tried every way. And y'all just want to attack. It doesn't matter what I say. It don't matter which way I approach it. Y'all can't handle the truth. Y'all don't want to hear anything that signals that you all could be doing better as a collective. Y'all don't want to hear it, especially from a dark-skinned woman. You don't want to hear it. There's no better way to say what I'm saying. I've tried it. The only thing y'all will accept from me is bashing Black women without any pushback. That's the only thing. And I'm not doing that. And when I need to, I do. When I'm talking specifically about Black women being trifling or a specific situation, I do. But I'm not about to do that just to make y'all, to appease y'all. I'm not about to do that. I'm not a fucking grifter. I'm just not. So it doesn't matter how I say things. Feminism. When the fuck did we need to be a feminist? Black women always had to work since the inception of this country. Y'all get on my nerves with that shit too. When the fuck did I ever need to go out and march and picket for the right to fucking work? We always had to work right beside Black men. We ain't never get to rest in femininity and be housewives. That is not the fucking lived experience of the average Black American woman. It never has been. Now, are there some that could stay home and their husband go to work? And yes, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but is that the norm? No, it is not. Black women have always had to work. Always, since the beginning of fucking time. So I don't know why y'all keep coming up here lying, making it seem, oh, y'all are feminists. Feminists where? Where? We've always had to work. I cannot. I'm not a white woman. I don't know what y'all, I'm not a white woman. So what are y'all talking about? My mother worked. My aunts worked. I worked since I was 15. Had a job. My grandmother worked. My great-grandmother worked. My great-great-grandmother worked. My great-great-great-great-great. Like, when Black women have always had to work. Why do y'all keep making it seem like we've ever had this soft life to whereas we just didn't contribute? We always contributed to our household. So when y'all get up here talking about 50-50 and this and that, bitch, shut the fuck up. We've always helped Black men. That's why it is above me now that y'all get on this internet in present day and lie like a fucking Persian rug. Y'all lie so fucking bad. I just don't understand it. It's weird. It is weird. Y'all lie so bad. I don't know why y'all do that. And y'all just try to make us look terrible. We've done every fucking thing. We poured our heart and literal souls into Black men. And now we're finally saying, I'm not going to do this anymore because what am I really gaining from this? If I'm going to be a single mother, I'll be a single mother. If I'm going to be a cat lady, I'm going to be a cat lady. Because how is this benefiting me? And this is why I tell y'all, if y'all ever see me with a child, don't ask who my husband is. Don't ask who my baby father is. It don't matter because I had a baby for myself. It's the only way I will ever fucking give birth. It'll be for me. And if I don't give birth, if I want to foster some kids down the line, it'll be because I want to do that. Look, now someone hurt you. Oh, if somebody hurt me, a man did it. It was a man. It was a man. If somebody hurt me, it was a man. It was a man. A man did it. So instead of telling women, oh, somebody hurt you, why don't you tell men not to go around hurting so many women? How about that? What about the child they need a father? Of course, I would never keep a child away from their father. I'm just saying, the way things go with a lot of men, if I have a child, it'll be for me. I wouldn't keep a child away from their father. I wouldn't. I just feel like women need to be realistic based on society. All right, I gotta go. Pick the right man. Y'all act like women just go around picking men saying, he's gonna ruin my life. Let me choose him. Okay, I gotta go, y'all. We're always getting compared to other groups of women. Thank you. Thank you. They simply choose poorly. Do you know that there's men that literally have great jobs, 401ks, that are lawyers, doctors, and they still turned out to be shitty husbands, and women end up divorcing them? So I don't know why you keep blaming women. Like men don't just turn out to be fucked up, shitty people sometimes. Is that not a thing? So men are just perfect angels, and they never turn out to be different than what they presented themselves as in the beginning. Y'all can't even tell the truth about that. It's something, it's a sickness. It's a sickness. I can admit that women could do a better job at what they choose, and women need to work on themselves and heal and go to therapy. I could say that. Men are always blaming women. So you know what? You need to shut, y'all men need to shut the fuck up and let women lead, since everything is always the woman's fault. It's always the woman's fault. Y'all need to shut the hell up. Don't say shit. Don't talk back, and just let a woman lead, because you don't have no control over yourself, apparently. You don't have no control over yourself. You don't have no autonomy. Everything is always a woman's fault. So shut up and let a woman lead you, because I'm so tired of this. Y'all blaming women for everything. Y'all don't take no accountability yet. Y'all claim y'all are leaders. How are you a leader and the group project fails and you blaming everybody else in the group? That shit is weak as fuck, bro. It's mad weak. And then say black women are masculine. Well, who gonna fucking be the boys? Who gonna be the boys and who gonna be the girls? If everybody if everything is always a women's fault, everything is a woman's fault. Even when women are forced to take accountability, because if women have kids, guess who's automatically having primary custody of that kid? If a woman decides not to have a kid, guess whose body has to go through trauma to expel the fertilized egg? A woman. That's a woman. Women innately have to take accountability for everything. Look how y'all blaming women. Well, she chose that. So that's a woman being forced to take accountability for her baby daddy being a piece of shit. Women always got to take accountability for everything, and men just get to walk away scot-free and blame women for everything. I'm tired of this. Anyways, I'm leaving because y'all get on my motherfucking nerves. Y'all, I'm not bashing men. I'm not bashing men. I'm talking about specific type of men. I'm talking about specific type of men. And y'all keep telling me to choose a man with character. I am a single woman with no kids. This is not about me. You act like I just made so many fucked up life choices, and right now I'm on the internet complaining. Y'all wish y'all could say that to me, and this is what makes y'all fucking can't stand me so bad, because you can't say that to me. I did not make terrible decisions. So that does not work here, sir. Choose a man with character. You don't know what type of men I choose or who I deal with in my personal life. I'm speaking as a collective. Y'all, this is some slow ass shit. Anyways, thank you. What's your body count? My body count is in my Cash App. $ Love Jones TV. Why you crashing out? But I'm not. I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed. Show up as her, be heard. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Shouts out to my new subscribers. I will see you all probably later on. If not, absolutely mañana. Thank you. They not getting to me. They not getting to me. They're not getting to me. Trust me. The guy who hurt you is a loser. You can't even talk without them saying you hurt. I could get up here and literally talk about something a whole other woman told me, and they'd say, "Who hurt you?" Bye, y'all.